Jake, is there any other additional things that you'd like to share with us? Because I think Chris is going to get really excited with this next one. But I think you prepared, because I even said, look, you got a couple of weeks, blah, blah, blah. Any additional information you'd like to share with us, Jake?
Yes, it has to do with Tots. They do not have the license for Halloween 2 and 3 and Chucky and many other properties. And they are going to stop selling Ace 2 and 3 masks and Chucky dolls and whatnot, and it sucks.
Holy shit.
When did that happen? Did they lose rights to another bidder, or is that open market?
You know, I'm not sure, to be honest. I have to look more into it.
Do you have any links to that, Jake?
Facebook.
I've heard, it's so funny that you mentioned that. There was a video that Sean Clark, his second trip to Tots, where he took Tommy Lee Wallace, and there was a little slip of the, it sounded like Sean Clark was trying to get some information from Chris Zeffiro. And I can totally understand why they didn't get into it. But then I heard someone else mention, but I didn't know. Wow. So you said Halloween 3?
Yeah, 3, 2, and
so
others.
Chris, sorry,
what
Jake,
I'm reading
real quick. Hold on real quick. Chris.
Yeah.
You need to get up to Foy's and get yourself a Tots, a 3. The skull, the pumpkin, and the witch, because those are going to be worth some money.
Wait, is it just H1 or H1 and H2, or is it all Halloween?
Just fucking
H2 and 3 and
2 and 3.
Yeah.
So in other words, he doesn't have the skull. In other words, Tots doesn't have the skull, the pumpkin, and the witch anymore, or they won't.
Right.
I'm telling you guys, if you don't have it yet, you need to invest into and ironically, those were the cheapest ones. So this just in from Jake, which there's been some rumors, some speculations about some things going on with Tots and some licensing issues. This is all starting to add up. If you don't have those masks, you need to invest in them, and now would be the time to do it.
Direct source.
There's been too much of this rumor shit going on here lately.
On Friday, which was this was posted on August 19th, 2023. On Friday, Halloween and horror mask and collectibles maker Trick or Treat Studios announced that 2023 would mark the end of over a dozen horror licenses they had made products to over the last several years. That includes the Chucky franchise, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, Universal Studios Classic Monsters, Black Phone,
Holy shit.
The Purge, They Live, Dead Silence, Freaky, The Munsters, Nope, Us.
What the fuck happened there?
American Werewolf in Paris, Jaws, and Peter Jackson's King Kong.
Uh-oh, something seriously went down. Holy shit.
So any products from these licenses are now in their last run and will not be available in 2024.
Wow.
You're talking their Frankenstein. You're talking like the Ouija board. You're talking about Chucky. You're talking about...
Jake, do you have any Halloween 3's masks yet from Tots?
I have the skull, so I need the witch and the jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah. In fact, Zach, I actually have the pumpkin, the skull, the witch in Zach's room.
The entire... It doesn't just say like a specific Chucky. All Chucky.
Yeah, and that was their big bread and butter. That Chucky series... I don't watch it, but I've heard that that Chucky series. It's what Jake? Do you know what that television series? What network it's on?
Yeah, USA and Sci-Fi.
Jake is the man. He is. You're a walking encyclopedia. I swear to God, you are. You did. I'm quite sure. Well, you know what, Jake? I think. Do you know what I'm getting at right now about them with the Trick or Treat Studios, with the Chucky, and with what?
Damn.
I may have an idea, I think, but I'll let you elaborate.
The franchise or the series that is existent now, they get their run of them. They get their Chucky's from Trick or Treat Studios.
Yes.
And let's face it, they're making a lot of money from that. Chris, while you're reading information right now on your with the internet, does it say anything about the latest? Wow. I'm sorry, I don't mean to say that on my microphone. I'm thinking to myself, so I'm editing. Does it say anything about Halloween 2018 Kills and Ends?
No. Nor does it.
What about
Halloween 1, 5, 4, any of them?
What about their Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Not in there as well.
They are releasing some masks for TCM and I think Halloween 1 and 4 through the new ones are safe. It's just
I was going to say, because
I believe,
aren't they? Sorry to cut you off, Jake. Go ahead.
No problem.
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking, because they have that new deal with the new Rob Zombie masks.
Interesting.
And the new H1 masks that are coming out.
They're losing so much. They're gaining a little and losing a lot.
Damn.
I mean, it would make sense if the contract was up in 2023. I'd still be renewing that shit. That's a lot. They just, wow. What about, I guess I was just kind of like in shock. What about, did Tots have any copyrights with the Friday the 13th franchise?
I mean, I know that they offered it. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Huh.
That's not mentioned, but I know they offered it. They offered a.
Wow. This is. I know I'm beating a dead horse here, but for all collectors out there, now that Halloween 3 is more respected, more now here in recent years than ever, if you do not own the Skull, the Pumpkin, and the Witch, I can't stress it enough. Go out there. Well, if you find yourself a Dom Post, yes, of course, that's even better. But the reality of it is, financially, if you can get the Tots are going to be worth a lot.
I'm just thinking,
because of the latest franchise.
Since they're losing these licenses, if they don't get picked up, what if we see kind of a upsurge in like independent artists offering?
Oh, they're loving this shit right now.
Good point.
I'd love to see independent artists take those on. Because, it's kind of like the 2018, the Kills and the Ends. They can't touch it because they own the licenses for it.
And we need to get more independent artists on here because on one hand, it's like, maybe I should start figuring out a way to make one. But at the same time, don't quit your day job and talk to the independent artists here.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
This is fascinating. And Chris, Jake as well. Chris, I did speak with you about these rumors that Blumhouse, and these were, and I haven't heard much since, that Blumhouse may be selling the Halloween tag, the licensing. Jake, have you heard anything about that as well?
No, actually.
I'm kind of looking at it as though they made their money.
Yeah.
I don't know what that franchise has made overall, but I imagine it to be over $500,000.
2018 on record, I think a lot of us know by now, the film Halloween 2018 box office sales made more than any other Halloween movie. But which cracks me up because in recent times, no, in 2018 they said that outsold anybody else. But in recent times I heard that Rob Zombie's 2007, I think it was 7, had it been, 2007, held the record for the longest time. You know how it is. They're always throwing these weird ass numbers out there.
Then there's inflation and everything else. Yeah,
exactly. But Chris, yeah, you said it best. They got their money. But I honestly welcome, Jake, let's say you own a production. Jake Patton's, cinemas. I'm being serious. Let's say
JPC.
JPC, there you go. LLC. And you went ahead and bought the Halloween franchise. You are now the executive producer. You are you're the one that's the name title, and you may have other. But my point is, thanks to you, Jake, there will be another Halloween or others. So if this is more than just rumors, I want Blumhouse to sell the fucking thing. That way I could see at least one more Halloween before I'm too fucking... In other words, I want to be able to still walk into the theater instead of being pushed or watch. I just can't imagine watching a Halloween film in a nursing home.
Blumhouse is not dumb. Blumhouse is not stupid. They are a smart company. They made their money. They made probably more money than they ever thought they were going to make when they bought up the property. And I feel like Jason Blumhouse is kind of like the guy that just, he's in there and he's out. He just, okay, we did our thing. On to the next. I feel like he's going to cut his losses. He's going to sell it. He's going to be done. That's perfect opportunity for somebody else to pick it up.
Hell, and he may invest into Terrifier. That just popped into my head. Jake, thank you so much for joining Chris and I here. This information that you shared with us about Tots, about what they're no longer going to be producing and what wow.
I don't know how I lost. I did not keep track of that at all.
Yeah.
You dropped some stuff on us, man. I did not know that.
That's some serious. Yeah, that's interesting. I would definitely keep your eyes and ears open, especially from your favorite independent artist. Either you talk to them or not. In fact, I know that I'm supposed to have a private conversation with a couple of them here, and I'm going to get their insight on this, what they know, what is that. It may not. If I was either one of them, I'd say, it is what it is. I would try not to pay attention to it too much, but then again, selfishly, I'd be like, this might be a good thing for me, but that's up to them. So, yeah. Well, I think we've gone long enough here about about what Jake shared with Tots, and dear Lord, we were going to talk about panty liners too in this episode. Maybe it's a good thing we didn't.
I would love to see Nick tackle some of those H3s.
I would like to see Nick Malpagano tackle those as well. Oh, yes. Jake, thank you once again. I really appreciate you joining us and all of our loyal listeners over there on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, and the list goes on. You know what your favorite podcasting app is. And hopefully we are getting some of your attention over there on YouTube. We're trying, folks. We really are trying. We know we don't suck, and eventually you'll realize that too. Chris, thank you for tolerating my badass week when I've been pissing and moaning about everything in life. Meanwhile, you have every right to be frustrated. And Jake, we hope to see you soon on here, bud.
Thank you again for having me on, you guys. It was awesome.
Thanks, man. Thanks for coming on.
And that I am going to hit a certain button, I hope, if I can find it.
The fucking one.
Oh, that one. Thank you. Chris and I want to thank you for listening or watching Meet Us in the Man Cave. Since you enjoyed watching us, make sure you want to tell all your friends about us, subscribe today, and click on that notification bell. It's going to be helping you being reminded when our next episode is uploaded or even possibly a live stream video. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course, YouTube. You can listen or download to Meet Us in the Man Cave on your favorite podcasting app, available to stream or download so you can listen to us all you want, whenever you want. For more information, go to meetusinthemancave.podbean.com.